Hi everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful week so far. I wanted to come on here to let you know everything that's happening for Sunday. Also, a big announcement is that baby Elise is here. Pastor Jen did give birth on Wednesday to a beautiful baby girl, and she is absolutely just so cute. And also letting you know if you would like to help them out and bring them a meal, we do have that available through like that take them a meal program kind of thing that's out there. If you need a link to it, please let me know. I will definitely send it to you. I know they'll appreciate anything. So that is that announcement. And then a reminder is our royal party is next week. So it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a special guest come in and speak to the kids. Also, the kids will be able to dress up and we're going to have games and it's just going to be a really fun time. So, also, just letting you know that you are able to dress up as well if you're interested. It's medieval themed, so any costumes that are medieval themed, welcome here. So, yeah, of course, just make sure it's appropriate. You guys know that. But yeah, so that's all like the announcements and reminders for this week. I just want to go over the small group things and the schedule for you real quick. So, just letting you know, this last week we talked about how Jesus takes away our sickness and our pain, and this week we are talking about how I can pray for the sick. So, now we're trying to teach the kids how through Christ that they have the power and the authority to pray for people, lay hands on people and declare that sickness to go away, and with their faith they will be able to see that sickness leave. So just trying to encourage the kids that that healing still happens, that it's not this like taboo thing, or it's not just something that only happened when Jesus was around. No, that healing, miracles, signs, wonders, it still happens today. Like, God isn't dead, he is alive, and he's still working through us and using us to do amazing things. And these kids are nothing short than that. Like, there's nothing that's stopping them from doing these amazing things. They can do them. You don't have to be an adult to do them. You all know this. So, but just really encouraging kids to know that, like showing them that, hey, God wants to use you and he wants you to do amazing things, and this is one of them. So, just really just taking that, driving that into the kids. And so the small group for this week is pretty simple. So you have your welcome where you have your question, and then just talking about talking about laying your hands on the sick, and then just really emphasizing the PowerPoint. Make sure you repeat it a couple times for the kids. I can pray for the sick. Then the Bible story is healing of a crippled man. So what you're going to do is a little game first. Divide the kids into two teams. You will have puzzle pieces. So if you look at this picture right here, do you see how it has those like little black dots? Well, I cut along those like lines and it created little pieces. So now the picture is all like cut up into little pieces, and what the kids are going to have to do is you'll divide them into two groups. You'll hand them those little pieces upside down, and then as a group they have to flip them over and then try and put it together. The group that gets it done the fastest is the winner. So that's what the game is for the Bible story. After they do that, you can give them a prize if they win. There's like little candies and stuff in the caddy. Um, After that, ask them what does the picture look like, and like what do you think is happening in this photo, and just kind of ask them questions to get their minds thinking of what this Bible story could be about. And then there is a Bible story sheet that's in the caddy as well, and that has the whole story. It says Bible story sheet on it. Then after that, there's a memory verse game, which the memory verse is, "You shall lay hands on the sick and they shall recover," Mark 16:18. The materials that you need for this is just a crown, and what you're going to do is you'll open up the crown, have it, and you'll have the kids gather around you in a circle, and it's kind of like hot potato. You're going to start off with the verse, you'll say you, and then you'll give the crown to someone else, and they'll say shall. You give lay hands, and it keeps going around. Like, once the kid gets the crown, they say the next part of the verse. Everyone might not have a chance to get to that, so you could just start it over from that person, that last person that had it, and then they can start it again of you shall, yeah. So that's what that is. If you have older kids and want to make it a little more challenging, you can have it the last person that has it in their hands is out or something like that. But just make sure at least everyone has got to say a word. They got to do it once. Then after that, This is where it gets different from the older kids and the younger kids. For the younger kids, you're going to ask them if anyone has any prayer requests and if they know anyone that may need healing, and then you'll pray for those people and pray over the kids. And then for the older kids, what we're going to do is we have a big butcher paper for your group and some markers in your caddy, and what they're going to do is they're going to write down some people that they know that may need healing, and what you're going to do is you're going to pray over that paper. Just kind of explain to the kids how it could represent, even though that person may not be here, that we can still pray for them, and we could still see healing happen in their lives. Even if we're millions of miles away, we can still see God move. So that is that. And then now I'm going to go on to the schedule. Whew, I feel like I get out of breath doing these things. So for small group, I'm going to do first service first, and we're going to have kindergarten, which is Paige and Oriana. First grade is Josh and Joseph. Second grade is Lizzie and Brandon. Third grade is Vipon. Fourth grade is myself, and fifth grade is Mason. Then second service, we're going to have kindergarten, which is myself for kindergarten. First grade is Charisse and Holly. Second grade is Emily and Jennifer C. Third grade is April and Henry. Fourth grade is Taylor, and fifth grade is Raphael. After that, we're going to go into countdown, which I have Joseph for first service and Holly for second. What you're going to do is just main thing is making sure that the kids move up close. Don't let them be sitting in the back row or the last 3 rows. Let them sit close. And also, you can play a game. Simon Says they love. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They can find different partners to do that with. Things like that. And then after that, we're going to have our fast songs, which is Come Right Now in Matthew 7:24. I have Lizzie, Paige, and Vipon for first, and then Emily and Jennifer C for second. Then we're going to have Welcome, Vision, Guests, and Birthdays. I have Mason for first service, and then April for second service. So just making sure that you say the welcome the kids, you say why do we come, and that the guest, we have a special prize for them after service when they go see their parent. And then birthdays, if anyone had a birthday this past week. Then we're going to have the PowerPoint skit, which I have myself and Josh for first, and then myself and Taylor for second. Then we have offering, which is Vipon for first, and then Charisse for second. Just make sure you have you pick 4 kids, so 3 kids to pass out the buckets, and then 1 kid to pray. Make sure you have 3 buckets too, because we have 3 sections, so make sure 1 bucket per section. Then after that, we're going to have our live worship. I have Lizzie for first, and then April for second. And then we're going to have the lesson wrap up. I'll be doing the lesson wrap up. Then we're going to have the Stand Together song if we have time. Then we're going to do announcements, which I will do. Then we have pop quiz. I have Brandon for first, and then Henry for second. And then for post-service games, I have Lizzie for first and Emily for second. And then I have the checkout team. So check out, ooh, and maybe we can all help with this, whether you're in checkout or parent meetup. Maybe some people like you grab some, and checkout grab some, and then parent meetup grab some, because what we're doing is we're missing giving the parents out the information. We have like flyers that have the different events and different things that are going on in our ministry, and that sometimes can be the best way to let parents know what's happening and that they can keep track. And so if we keep missing giving them out, then they're not going to know what's coming up. So checkout team, parent meetup, make sure you get some of those papers. If you need to be shown what those papers look like, I will definitely show you what they look like. And on the back of those papers, it has like all the stuff that we learned today and things like that. So it's really important that we give that out. And so yeah, that's all I have to say. That's a PCA. PCA? No, PSA. PSA, public service announcement. Then we have checkout team, which is Mason, Vipon for first, and then Raphael and Charisse for second. Parent meetup is Paige for first and Jennifer for second. Guest checkout is Oriana for first and Holly for second. And then 6 through 12 entrance is Josh for first and April for second. Parent meetup, you'll also be handing out a little prize. And then guest checkout, make sure lollipops are for birthdays and sunglasses are for first time guests. So guys, I cannot wait to serve you this Sunday. If you are in first service, please make sure you're in the headquarters no later than 8:20 so we can go over everything. You guys can be in your positions and we can start and get ready. And then if you serve in second service, please be there no later than 10:35. We're going to try 10:35. Just so then we can relieve our first service leaders, and so there's leaders here constantly, and also so that we can pray, go over what's going on, and so that you can be with the kids for pre-service activities. So it's just really important that we're not missing that connection spot with the kids then. So it's just so important that you come on time, and it really just helps everything to just flow real smooth. But yeah, so I can't wait to see you guys Sunday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you have any questions, please feel free to text me or call me. I'm available. Makes me want to say, I'm available. Yes, sir. If you're looking for people. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. All right. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. See ya.